Here's what nobody tells you about poverty. It's not about your paycheck. It's not about your circumstances. It's about four invisible traps that 90% of people fall into without even realizing it. Let me introduce you to someone you probably know. Mr. Broke. Mr. Broke isn't lazy. He works 50+ hours a week. He's not stupid either. He graduated college, pays his bills on time. But every month, he's still living paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because he's trapped. And so are 9 out of 10 people watching this video. Trap number 1, the attention hijack. Here's Mr. Broke's typical evening. Gets home at 7 p.m., exhausted. Opens TikTok, just for 5 minutes. Next thing he knows, it's midnight. 5 hours. Gone. But here's what really happened. While Mr. Broke was watching dance videos and conspiracy theories, someone else was learning a new skill. Someone else was building a side business. Someone else was investing in themselves. Your attention is worth $50 to $100 per hour. Every hour you give to mindless scrolling is literally money out of your pocket. The algorithm doesn't want you successful. It wants you addicted. And broke people scroll more than rich people. Think about that. Trap number 2, the comparison trap. Mr. Broke sees his coworker pull up in a brand new BMW. His brain immediately goes, if Dave can afford it, so can I. What he doesn't see: Dave's $600 monthly payment. Dave's maxed out credit cards. Dave crying himself to sleep over debt. But Mr. Broke doesn't know this, so he walks into the dealership and signs his life away for 6 years. Here's the truth. That coworker making $60,000 driving a $50,000 car, he's broker than the guy making $40,000 driving a paid-off Honda. You're not competing with your neighbor. You're competing with your past self. But the 90% never figure this out. Trap number 3, the victim mentality. Gas prices go up. Mr. Broke blames Biden. Rent increases. He blames his landlord. Can't get a raise. He blames his boss. Here's the brutal reality. While you're busy playing the blame game, the 10% are playing a different game entirely. They don't waste energy on things they can't control. They focus on what they can control: their skills, their habits, their choices. The moment you say, "It's not my fault," you also say, "I can't fix it." And that's exactly where the system wants you: powerless and dependent. Trap number 4, the instant gratification addiction. Mr. Broke wants to be rich by next Tuesday, so he buys lottery tickets, day trades with money he can't afford to lose, falls for crypto pump and dump schemes, joins MLMs promising financial freedom. Every single time, he loses money. But he keeps trying because the alternative, building wealth slowly, feels impossible. Here's what the 90% don't understand. Wealth building is boring. It's buying index funds every month for 20 years. It's living below your means. It's saying no to instant gratification. But boring builds fortunes. Exciting builds debt. The devastating truth: these 4 traps don't just keep you poor. They're designed to keep you poor. Social media profits from your distraction. Banks profit from your comparisons and debt. Politicians profit from your victim mentality. Scammers profit from your impatience. You're not just losing money. You're feeding a machine that depends on your failure. But here's where it gets interesting. The 10% who escape poverty aren't special. They're not smarter, luckier, or born rich. They just recognized these traps and made different choices. Let me show you exactly how they think differently. The 10% guard their attention like gold. While Mr. Broke scrolls TikTok, the 10% are listening to audiobooks during their commute. While he watches Netflix, they're taking online courses. While he argues politics on Facebook, they're building skills. Time is the only resource you can never get back. The 10% treat every hour like it's worth $1,000, because over time, it is. The 10% compete only with yesterday's version of themselves. They don't care about their neighbor's car. They ask, "Am I better than I was last month? Did I increase my income? Did I learn something new? Did I save more money? Did I build something valuable?" Progress, not perfection. Growth, not comparison. The 10%. Study the system instead of blaming it. While the 90% complain about taxes, the 10% learn tax strategies. While the 90% hate rich people, the 10% study how they got rich. While the 90% say the game is rigged, the 10% learn the rules and play to win. Knowledge is power, but only if you use it. The 10% master delayed gratification. They understand something the 90% don't. Every dollar you don't spend today could be worth $10 in the future. They buy used cars and invest the difference. They cook at home and invest the savings. They skip the vacation and invest in themselves. They live like they're poor so they can become rich. The magic moment. Here's when everything changes for the 10%. It's not when they get rich. It's when they realize they have a choice. Every morning you wake up with a choice. Scroll or learn. Compare or focus. Blame or take responsibility. Spend or invest. The 90% make these choices unconsciously. The 10% make them deliberately. So here's my question for you. Right now, as you're watching this video, which side are you on? Are you part of the 90% who will watch this, nod along, maybe even leave a comment, then go right back to the same habits that keep you broke? Or are you part of the 10% who will take action today? Hey, 3 things before you go. Like this video if it really challenged your thinking about money. Comment on what you're changing today to have the life of your dreams. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. And subscribe if you want more truths instead of excuses. The rich take action. The broke walk right by. Which one are you? Don't be broke anymore.